Welcome back to our espresso shot. Today we're talking about step parents. Whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a deep one. I think I am obviously a parent and also a stepmom to three kids. So I have kind of experience on the mom side and the dad side, which is has really given me a different perspective, sort of. Um, and so I'm definitely no expert, but I've navigated these relationships with other parents and with other kids. So it's I think, to me, step parenting, and I mean maybe this isn't the case for everyone. I always have to say that because I know everybody's different.
Yeah.
But for me, I think step parenting is harder than parenting.
Oh, I mean, just as an objective outsider looking in, yes,
I think
right? But
because,
say why you think that.
well, I feel like it is because you don't, not that you don't have any say, but you don't have as much say.
Sure.
And so when there's something going on that maybe you don't agree with, like, too bad, sort of.
You have to defer to your partner, right? Like they're
Yeah,
really running the show with their kid and you're
right,
running the show with yours kind
right.
of thing.
Yeah, and every family is different, and
Sure.
I love my stepkids so, so dearly. Um,
Mhm.
but for me, and I think I'm the perfect, um what is the relationship with me and the ex-wife? I'm a perfect stepmom. Perfect, right? It
Perfect in every way. Yes.
that um I respect their mom
Yeah.
and I respect their relationship with their mom.
Yeah.
And am very, very aware and careful and thoughtful about that. Um because I luckily also have that from my ex and his um, soon to be wife.
Mhm.
Like, she's very respectful of me, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm there to, like, back them up or whatever. And I was thinking about this the other day because it's not that I always agree with everything they do, but you know what? I don't always agree with everything I do. So, like, okay.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, yeah, we're all human, right?
right.
But I mean, I think it's really great for all of the kids that, you and your partner's ex
Hmm.
and you and your ex's partner, is that clear for everyone?
Partners.
Um,
Yeah.
um, are are in lockstep, right? And that you're
Yeah.
able to navigate this, you all love these kids. And
Mhm.
so, right, you're working together for
Right.
their best interest, right? I mean, I think just from some of the stories we hear in our group, right? That's not always the case, right? I think
No, I think
sometimes
the over, and this is something I wrote down, overstepping, I would, when I hear like women, making them call their stepmom mom or
Mhm,
like talking negatively about their mother, of course there's situations where and not that you need to talk negatively, but of course there's situations where the mother is not equipped to be a parent, right? Just
mhm,
like there is for fathers.
sure.
Um, but it's just I'm so grateful, and I can't imagine like doing that to another mother, that if they're safe, if their kids are well taken care of, maybe there's things that they do that you wouldn't do and vice versa, but like in the overall scheme of things, things are good. Like, I sort of feel like know your role. And I'm saying that to myself. Like,
Mhm.
my role is not their mom. My
Yes.
role is their stepmom.
Well, and I think it's a overall, like, the overarching philosophy that I have taken on that I think I'll have to continue to do if, my ex were to find a partner is, um, what happens in their house, the way
Mhm.
they parent, like, is their thing as long as, like you said, everybody is safe, everybody is, you know, of course there are exceptions, I'm sure, but like, if they want to give the kid cookies for breakfast, like that's up to them, right?
Right.
Um, let's talk about like discipline because I can imagine that as the step parent, right? We think we sort of touched on this a minute ago, but like someone's, your partner's kids are acting out or I don't know, they broke a lamp or they're fighting with your kid. Like how do you navigate that?
That's a great question. I think for me, well, in our house, like the parent is the main disciplinary. But
Mhm,
that doesn't mean that, if my husband's upstairs and his kid hits one of his other kids, that I'm going to just sit there and wait till he comes downstairs. I'm going to deal with it
mhm,
respectfully. I actually think I'm a little bit harder on my own daughter than I am on his kids in
mm,
certain ways. Um but yeah, I would say that we each do our own discipline and then kind of step in where we have to. Like
yeah,
I actually specifically remember yelling at yelling at one of my stepkids for the first time because we were on vacation in Maine and they were little. I
mhm,
mean,
mhm,
my daughter was 2 and so my stepdaughter was 4 at the time, 4 or 5. And she pushed her down the stairs in front of me. I mean, luckily I was right there and I caught her,
yeah,
but and it was like you cannot do, like
yeah,
one of those like instant I had to, like,
of course.
and I felt terrible about it after, but also my husband was like, she was pushing her down the stairs. Of
Right,
course you need
right,
to
right.
know.
Like who would argue against?
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, she hasn't pushed her down the stairs since. So.
Well,
That's
apparently it
a
worked.
real sister bond there. They were building their sister bond.
Oh my god. How have you navigated any if there's been any conflict with, the this your stepkid's mom or your kid's stepmom?
Right.
Like,
I've really never had any conflict directly with my exes,
mhm,
um, at all. And I think that's part of our co-parenting relationship is, we don't really talk that much. I really like her.
mhm,
I think she's really, really nice to my daughter. And I think that, I respect her and her relationship with my ex and her relationship with my daughter. But she's also, um, I think she is very good about knowing her space.
mhm,
Just
mhm,
like I feel like I am for like I will go to a kid's play, right? I'll go to their plays or I'll
mhm.
go to their sporting events and stuff like that. But I don't go to their parent teacher conferences.
Right.
And I don't go to, or if there is an argument between my ex and his ex, or not between my husband and his ex, that's
Yeah, yeah,
confusing.
yeah.
I stay out of it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
oftentimes I'm like, well, I mean, I see your point, and he does that to me too, though,
Yeah,
to be fair. Because it does give you a little perspective sometimes.
sure.
I think the one place that I always see it the most on the father's side now than the mother's side is with kids forgetting stuff at people's houses. Because it's so annoying, right?
Yes, it
Like
is.
they forget their winter coat, they forget their glasses, they forget everything. I swear to God, when his kids are leaving our house, I walk around the entire house over and over to get all of their crap together.
Yes.
And then they always forget the one thing that they
Yep.
need the most. Their
Yeah.
softball glove, their library
Ugh.
book, their glasses,
Yep.
always. And I'm like, I don't know how this it like appears when they leave. I swear. So then yeah. So I can see as a mom or as a one parent how frustrating it is. And I can see on
Sure.
the other side where you're like, I swear to God, I put their glasses on their head when they walked out the door.
I mean, that's a constant struggle,
Oh,
for
everywhere,
us
all the
too.
time, right?
Oh, oh my God.
Ugh, yeah.
All right. Any last tips for people who are maybe just getting into a situation where they're um involved with a partner's kids?
Uh, for me, and I think it worked well, is just let it happen organically.
Yeah.
Just just be open,
Yeah.
and, you know, let it happen organically. Like, don't push it, and don't push yourself into their family. Like, it will happen.
Just give it time, I guess.
Yeah, give it time,
I like it.
and know your role.
Yeah. Yeah. Good mantra. All
Yeah.
right.
Bye.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.